Hello viewers, this is KP and I welcome you to the 10th video of this Python series. Alright, so today's topic, as you can see, we will be seeing about typecasting. Okay, so what do you mean by typecasting? In general, if I say like I want to convert, let me write also convert, C-O-N, convert one type to another type. This thing is normally known as typecasting. Okay, so let me mark down it. Okay, convert one type to another type. This is called normally typecasting. So let's see what is typecasting in Python. So we will be seeing about how to convert integer to string. Then we will see how to convert integer to float. Then we will be seeing how to convert float to integer. Okay, so first I am declaring a equals to suppose 6. So if I do print type of a, then you can think, or you can say it is an integer type value containing inside a variable. Okay, so now I want this 6 or this any number not as an integer but as a string. How I can do? Now let me type here integer to string, pasting it over here. Now I want a will take some number, something like suppose 6 only, but it will be in string type. So the first way to do this is use a single quote or a double quote, as we have discussed in the previous class how to use quotes, single quote, double quote, triple quote, etc. So you can use single quote or maybe double quote or maybe triple quote. Now if I do print what is the type of a, you can see here it is string type. Another way of doing the same thing is, I have copied already, let it pasted. Okay, so another way is I am doing a equals to 6, but I want in string format. So for this Python provides one function, that is str. Convert this 6 to string first, then this value will be stored inside a. And now let me check. Python, just tell me what is the type of a. So it is string type. So one trick you can fill, it's not a trick actually, it's the logic, it's the uh, scene behind. If I do a equals to, let me take x equals to 5, y equals to again 5, and I'm printing z equals to x plus y, and finally let me print, I'm printing z. How much you are expecting? Yes, you are correct, z will be 10. But if I do x equals to 5 and y equals to this 5, now if I do z equals to x plus y, and now if I do print z, just pause the video and think for 5 seconds. What will be the answer? Let me tell you. So the final answer will be string concatenation, not addition of numbers. Let me show you. See here, there is one 5 as a string, there is another 5 as a string. So string concatenation 5 then 5, it's not 10. Okay, so this thing you have to remember. You can think like a trick, it's not the trick actually, it's the logic behind the scene. Okay, so we have seen how to do integer to string. So let me show you integer to float. I'm copying here and pasting it over here. Okay, I can do one thing. From here we have started, right? So give a plus and integer to string, copy this, paste it, and I will do suppose raw NB convert. Okay, so you can easily identify. Now I am going to show you about string to float. Pasting it over here and raw NB convert. All right. So integer to float. Again, I'm taking a equals to maybe 9 and type. What is the type? Let me print print. I'm printing the type. It is integer type that you know. Now I want the type should be float. How I can do? Let me copy and paste. You can use one function from Python, that is float, float function. First it will convert 9 into float, that is 9.0, and then it will be stored inside a. Now if I check the type of a, it will be float. Let me also print sorry. So I'm printing a also so that you can see the value. See here, it's 9.0. Okay. I can do one thing. Here also I can print. What is that? Let me print here. I am also printing here a. So you can see it's only 6. Same thing, but the type is string. Okay. So we have seen integer to string, then integer to float. Now I hope you can expect what will be there into float to int. Let me show you. Float to int. I am doing it raw NB convert. Suppose result. Okay, I am taking one variable as a result equals to 20 by 10. How much it will give? I am printing the value print result. So it is 2.0. So what will be the type? Again I am doing print. What is the type of result? So it is float type. But if you want to do it as a integer type, so how you can do? One thing you can do is I'm copying and pasting it over here. The first way you can do, in front of this operation I'm putting this entirely in int function. Int function will convert it into integer. See here, not 2.0, it is only 2 and it is integer type. Another thing you can do, let me again paste the same thing. Before checking the type, you can just do int here, int. It means what will be the result? I'm converting it into integer, then typing or then checking its type. So again it will be giving integer type. Any error? Okay. So this is one bracket start, this is second bracket, and this is third bracket. But here only two brackets are ending. So I need one more, and let us execute again. So till here, okay, let me put a mark. So till here the result was float value, that is why you can see 2.0. But in the last statement, first I am converting the float into integer type, then I am checking the type and printing the value. So that's why it's saying int. So if you do, suppose v equals to 5 by 2 and I'm printing v, so the value is 2.5. So if you do integer here, let me copy, then the 0.5 will be removed. Okay, so suppose I'm doing here int, see here only 2.5, not 2.5, 0.5 is removed actually. Okay, so they have ignored because you have converted this into integer. So I hope you understood the concept of typecasting, how to convert integer to string, int to float, and float to integer. Okay, anything else you can do? You can just convert the same thing, string to integer. Let me copy and pasting it also here as well as here. Not int, it's string to int. string, string to integer. Let me go down. string, string to integer. Same thing. How I can do? Okay. So I'm taking one string, a equals to, in double quotes or maybe single quote, I am taking 56. So now if you check the type of a, it is string type. Okay. And now if I want to convert this into integer, then what I can do? Same thing. The int function I can use. Here also I can use int. Now if I do type, then you can say int, or you can also use inside this. Okay, the same thing. But if you think like, if I am doing a equals to suppose Python, and now if you want to convert this string into integer, that is not possible. It will give error. Let me show you. I am suppose doing print the type of a, it is string type. But if you want to this convert this string into integer, that is not possible. Okay, so you just think by yourself how you can convert this Python. This is alphabets. How you can convert alphabets into something like 1 2 3? That is not possible. Still, let me show you. I am doing int here, int of a. Okay, again I have missed one more bracket. See here, invalid literal for int with base 10. These are alphabets, so it cannot be converted into int. So int function given us error. Okay, so that's all guys for this video. I hope you have understood what is typecasting, and we will see further which projects or where normally what is the use case of this typecasting. Okay, so just practice this much operations and be comfortable enough with Python. So I hope, although all these people who know Java, who know C and C++, comparatively they must be feeling Python is easier than others. Okay, so all right guys, let's meet in the 11th video, and thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.